Hey guys, it's only me. It's the 2nd of January, so Happy New Year guys. And what I've been up to is I've been tidying the shed up because it was long overdue, and I'm in the middle of cleaning a load of pots which I've put off and been really lazy and not done. So I was sat watching YouTube, as you do, last night, and noticed that a few people have started sowing their onion seeds. And I've actually been waiting for Dan from Allotment Diary to do his leeks before getting cracking on with mine. So I've seen Terry King from Robotic Allotment. He's been chitting some Kelsey onions, I think they are. They're basically for giant veg growing. They're giant onions. I've seen Brian from Allotment Life. He started his onions off, and also Nick from Nick's Allotment. So I thought, right, time to start sowing mine. So what I'm going to be doing is get that into shot. I've got some leeks. They're lions is the variety. I've not seen anyone grow these before, so, and I've not grown these before, so it'll be interesting to see how they do. I thought I had quite a few variety of onion seeds, but I think I gave some away to a friend last year, and the only one I've got left is that, a Japanese Senchu yellow. So we'll give that a bash. I've got two types of shallots. Got some Figaro ones, the banana shallot style, and I've got these from Franchi, which are shallots, but they're giant ones, basically, the massive ones. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. So that's what I'm going to be growing. Still waiting on my garlic to turn up. I dropped a clanger, basically. I ordered my garlic along with my seed potatoes, my tuber ones, and because they're not going to send the seed potatoes out to me until the end of this month, then I can't get my garlic either. I should have ordered them separate, but there you go, never mind. And I'm still waiting on the elephant garlic to be available. It should hopefully be by the end of this week, so I can get that done. So I've still got plenty of time to put that in. But anyway, enough waffling on. I've got a tub of spent compost that's been sieved, and it's been stuck out in the garden, and it is freezing cold. It's a little bit wet, so oh, hang on, I've got my little ones calling me, just a second. And I'm back, sorry about that. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, right, so spent compost from my carrots and potatoes, and I've not added anything to it. But because this has been outside and it is freezing, about 7 degrees, it's too cold for germination, so what I'm going to be doing is mixing some perlite with it. But I've also, in this tub here, made up some cocoa. And a handy tip for you, if you get this stuff, hang on, where's the block? I've only used half a block. I'll show you what it looks like in dry form. And that's what it looks like in dried form. Compressed cocoa. And what you do is you buy them in blocks like this, and you just add water to it. Now I find if you can break it up as much as possible, Now, this block, which was, well, obviously twice the size of this, it takes 3 litres of water and you end up with about 10 litres of cocoa, which is perfect for seed sowing. Now, I find if you break it down, stick it in a bucket and add hot water, as hot as you can stand it, pour that over it and leave it, it will, oh, what's the word? Hydrate better and quicker, because if you just pour cold water on it, you could be leaving that 24 hours and it'll still not be right. It'll go really soggy and it won't soak very well. So just a handy tip, if you decide to use some compressed cocoa, shred it up as best you can and add hot water. So that's what I've done. And that is what it looks like. Now, I've only used half a block, so technically I should have done, what, 1.5 litres of water, but I haven't. I've used just over a litre. And I don't know if the camera's picking up the steam. So that is just under, it's about 30 degrees, that, which is what I want. So what I'm going to do is mix that with that, and that'll bring the temperature of that up. I mean, there's very, very little nutrient value, if anything, in this, so it's perfect for seed sowing, because you don't want a lot of fertiliser or nutrients when they first start. Once they get to about 4 weeks, 6 weeks after germination, that's when you want to start adding a little bit. Some potting composts have got just enough nutrients in them just to help the seedlings along for the first 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks sometimes. So anyway, that's a bit on the dry side, which is what I want, because whatever moisture is in there will get mixed up and soak up and it'll be perfect. So I need to get that going. Hold for a sec. These tubs are about 8 litres, so but yeah, just ever so slightly too wet for my liking. I don't know whether to use it or, yeah, I will. And get the perlite. Where's my stick? Oh, it's lovely warm. Window's steaming up. I know broad beans can germinate in 7 degrees. But most things like it to be a tad warmer. year, 2018. There we go. So yeah, I'm not really one for making New Year's resolutions, so I don't really see the point in waiting for a specific date to actually change something. If you want to change something, you know, just go ahead and do it. But saying that, if I was to make a New Year's resolution, I think it would be to make sure that I clean my pots a lot more regular. That way I don't have a shed load, excuse the pun, to do at this time of year. So yeah, so there you go. A lot better. Now, Dan from Allotment Diary, he starts his leeks off in a polystyrene box, which is probably twice the size of this. This is just an insert from some electrical thing we got. It had a bit of a cutout here, so I've had to stick a bit that's lovely and deep, because onions and leeks and all that allium family, they do grow long roots, and so they need quite a bit of space for growing. So get that filled up and I'll get back to you. Right guys, so I'm that into shot a bit better. It's one tub filled. Now I'm going to do 2 rows of leeks this year. So I want roughly, it's going to be 2 rows of 12, so I need 24, but obviously in case of non-germination or things happening as things do, I want to sow a few more. If I can get into this packet of seeds. Now, how is in here? There's 275. I'm not going to need all them. Roughly about a third. That's probably enough actually. Because the soil is still quite damp, I'm not going to water these in. that's that done. Just need to label them. And then, now, I'm actually going to be sowing my onions. There's only 20 there, I think I need 24, so some of them I will put more than one in, but I'll put 2 in each. But I want to try and keep my onions in their own little space, if you like, so I don't want to mess around with the roots with the onions. Right, so I'll get that can't you say those covered up, and then I'll do my shallots. But you've seen how I'm doing it. I'm not going to show you how the other two, because this will end up being a really long video and I don't want that. So I will get back to you once it's all done. Right guys, back again. Right, I don't have any perspex or glass to put over the top, so a double layer bubble wrap will do. And I shall pan round. And there are my shallots. It's a tray of 6, and I've planted 5 in each cell. Same with my other lot of shallots, the Figaro. And you can just about see the onions. But anyway, I know this is getting on quite long, but I want to take you up the garden and show you an update on my broad beans. So come out into the swamp. I don't know if you can see all that. I've had to put a bit of oh, what do you call it? Yeah, one of them things down. Well, cut one in half and put it down. So yeah, it's a little bit soggy. Now I've had all these covered over, but I don't know if you can see through that bottle a little blob of green. And there's one in that one, and there's one in that one, and there's one up there. They've germinated. Not all of them. But we're getting there. Now that is, oh, there's another one in there somewhere. Just about to see it. Trying to remember which one they are now. They're the Monica ones, the ones behind. No sign of the Oh God, what are they called? Oh, let me just grab the label. I tell you, memory like a sieve. Sutton. I'm not seeing any sign of the Sutton ones just yet. Nope, no sign yet. But we have life, people. Something out of Frankenstein's monster. But anyway, I'm going to finish off now because this has gone on far too long. But yeah, growing season is up and running. A bit slow because we are still in the middle of winter, but still lots to be done. So, ta-ta for now. Thank you for watching. Have a great new year, and I'll see you guys on the next one.